Hey YouTube, thought I'd post a little update. It's part 6. No, it's not done yet. That's pretty much what it's going to look like when it's done. But I thought I'd do a little update on it. Let you know where we're at. So, got all the electronics put in. Everything's wired up. Plug is in, switch, everything. Everything's wired, ready to go. In fact, if we do this, look, that comes off because I haven't bolted the neck on yet because I haven't glued. We do this, yeah, there we go. Haven't glued the top down yet. But again, electronics are all wired up. That is what is left to do, is to glue the top to the body and get it strung up, neck bolted on, strung up. And let's see, let's put this back on here. And then we'll be ready to go. But this is where we're at with it. The reason I haven't glued the top on is because I'm waiting for the last coat of polyurethane to dry, or actually dry is not the right word, cure. The kind of polyurethane I used, I probably shouldn't have used because it really takes a while for that polyurethane to cure. It's dry, I can touch it and it's not sticky or tacky, but there's about 4 or 5 coats on there, and the coats underneath have to cure it. It quite honestly takes probably weeks for it to really cure enough for me to be able to put clamps on it, because I'm going to have to clamp it all the way around in order to glue it. Probably should have done that first, but what I didn't do with this guitar is I didn't make an access. I didn't make an access underneath the bridge to get to. I can pull the pickup out and replace it if I need to. But if anything ever happens to this after it's done, I probably should have cut out and made an access on the bottom. There is an access on the bottom for the electronics, but not for this. If I build another one of these, I think the one thing I'll do different that I did see one guy do is he made an access underneath the bridge for the pickup. And so if anything happens to that, I'm really going to have a problem. That's probably going to be the end of the guitar, because fishing this out and rewiring it is almost going to be impossible, because the way I braced, or I did the bracing in here, I can't get my fingers over there to pull the wire out. I'm going to have to hope, if I ever have to replace this, that I can basically push it out through there, but then probably need to drill this hole bigger where I can fish the wire in through this direction. But had I cut a hole in the bottom of the guitar and made an access plate, that would have solved that problem. And I still may end up doing that after the fact. In fact, if something happens to that bridge, I'll probably just cut a hole in the bottom and make an access plate in it. Had I done it that way, I could have glued the top on before I ever got to this stage and did the polyurethaning after the fact, which is probably what I should have done. Just had it all put together, taken the bridge off, put the electronics in after the fact. So a little bit of a lesson learned. If you guys are building one of these, I'm not sure doing all this first and then gluing it is really the right way to go. I think that the better way would be to make the access port, glue it all together, do your polyurethaning, and then put your electronics in. So again, if you're building one of these, the way I did it, I'm gluing the top on last. Maybe, and I've seen different guys do different things. So little update. So the next video will be this guitar strung up, put together, and we're going to plug it in and let you hear what it sounds like. So just about done. Just waiting for this to cure and dry, but that's pretty much what it's going to look like. I love the way it looks I love the way it turned out. This was solid black when I started with it. It was a Gibson Epoch, or Epic, however you want to pronounce it, that was solid black all the way around. And this is what we've converted it to. And so see you in the next video when we get ready to play it. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.